Let's just go. Let me share with you a story about my friend Ian. Now, although let me take you back all the way to primary school, St. John's Primary Catholic School. Now, I used to run track in school, and I think it was either standard 4, standard 5. I remember, now that's the way we South Africans call it, standards. I think it's called grade 6 or grade 7. Whilst running track, Ian was part of the running team. He was part of the team. And of course, every day when we go to school, we have PT before school. So school starts at 8. We have PT at 7 o'clock, 7 to 8. We have PT, 8 o'clock, we start school. And my friend Ian used to always beat me. And my brother and my dad knows, my family knows this guy. And we always ask, like, what is he eating? Like, what the hell is he eating? I'm trying my best at home, eating spaghetti, trying to fuel up with carbs. I'm thinking about how can I beat Ian? And Ian used to be like that guy that he used to be known as the fast runner, right? He used to be a little bit of a tall Caucasian guy with glasses, and nobody could beat him. And I used to always come second or third. And growing up, especially in primary school, it was such, also in high school as well, but not so much more in primary school. It was so competitive, man. And that living and just existing in primary school was such a competitive experience. Every day, it's a competition, when we get to school. Everything I do was trying to be better because I knew there was someone better than me. And that competitive nature spanned throughout my life. So going to high school, there was a competitive nature, of course, with football, with soccer. Now, every mornings we would play, or rather every lunchtimes we would play. It's funny, we would play with a tennis ball in the courtyard at Kensington High. That would be our joy every day to do that. Lawrence, Tony, and all the guys. Salute to you guys. Carlos, bow. All you guys. That competitive nature was always there, And then moving over to coming to Canada now, and then joining the forces, that competitive nature, especially in the gym. When you go to the gym, you guys are lifting. He lifts more than you. You have that competitive nature, and it's not a competitive nature where it has a negative spin. It was very much a positive camaraderie, a positive back and forth, iron sharpening iron. Now leaving now the forces, it's on my mind now, like, what competitive nature, what's driving me now? Back in the day, there was a competitive nature, but now there's nobody else to compete with. And there's 2 points I want to make in this video. Let me just make a small point now. I'm going to get to the main point, but let me just make the small point. The small point here that I want to make is I'm no longer competing with others. I'm now competing with my old self. So my old self is someone. So my new self is someone that works out every day. My old self is someone that doesn't work out every day, wants to take a break. My new self is someone that eats clean for majority of the week and have a cheat day in the week. You see where I'm going with this? So my competition now is no longer somebody else, but now it is my old nature. And I have to have this competitive mindset, because if I don't, what's the alternative? Let's get to the main point of this video. If you don't have a competitive nature about you in terms of your mindset, Let's just rationally think this through now, because this is not about motivation and getting you hyped up. This is me being very logical right now. If you've got nobody to compete with, whether it's somebody else or your old self, what are you? How are you existing? Are you just, ah, I'll do this today. I'll do whatever I feel like. Oh, do you need this? Let me do this for you. Oh, what do you need? I'll do this for you. It's almost like we are living life like a leaf in the wind. Whatever comes our way, that's where we blow. And without having the competitive edge, number one, you're not going to sharpen like iron sharpens iron. That's why a brotherhood is so important. That's why camaraderie is so important. That's why if you are a man, you need other men in your circle. Why? Because it sharpens, it makes you better. Don't be a lone wolf because you're afraid of a challenge. Don't be a lone wolf because you don't want confrontation. You don't want to feel a sense of envy or jealousy because your emotions can't handle it. It's good. It's good to have a brotherhood alongside you. You know what I mean, man? So if you have this mindset, this is a state of mind, a competitive state of mind, not in a negative way, but a way that allows you to grow. This is what I want you to search out. I want you to search out who is in my circle that I can keep around me so I can grow, I can get better. You can't do this on your own. Don't try to say, no, Randall, I don't need to have another a guy in my circle. I'm fine. I'm just going to have, whether it's my girlfriend or whether it's my woman in my circle, that's fine. Having your partner in your circle, it's fine. If that's all who is in your circle right now, that's great. However, I need you to also, additional to your girlfriend, additional to your wife, to have men around you that's on your level, or if not above, that is striving for more. You will see your life change. When I did a coaching call with someone, with someone I sought out. I did a coaching call with him, and he asked me so much pertinent questions. He asked me questions that was at the time seemed very confrontational. For example, he asked me, "How much do you have in your account right now?" And I shared with him how much I have, and he smirked and he laughed and he asked me, "Why do I have that in my account?" And through all my explanations that I try to share with him, getting to the bottom of it, I had to face the man in the mirror, and I had to come to the conclusion that I was BSing myself with all the excuses. He asked me about my fitness. With all the explanations that I gave him, I came down to the bottom of it again. And coming to the bottom of it was I was BSing myself. My question to you is, are you BSing yourself right now? Are you purposely isolating yourself because you don't want healthy confrontation, healthy comparisons, healthy shaming of each other? You know, if guys are together and let's say like in the Navy, because I was always so big and buff, and I had guys around me that was very wasn't big and buff, but they were a little smaller, but they were healthy looking. And when we are in the showers and whatever, and we took our top off, and um, you we could feel the shame. They would say out loud, "Hey, dude, you got a little bit of a gut there. What's happening over there, dude?" Um, and for me at the time, Yeah, it was shameful, but I needed that. I needed that to be able to make a change. Now, maybe you're someone that's watching this right now, and you are avoiding it because you're a little bit sensitive about things in your life. As a man, the moment you stop BSing yourself, the moment you can take criticism, is the moment your life's going to transform. The more you try to avoid people seeing your weak spots, is the moment you are hiding from others, hiding from yourself. And in that state, you will never make a change because hiding, there's comfort in hiding. You see where I'm going with this, right? Yeah. Make that change today. Make the change today. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to join a group, join the Driven Army. The link's below. This is where we really keep each other accountable so that growth is inevitable. And like we say, know that we are not here just to survive, but we are here to thrive. And until next time, peace.